Hi, my name's Sophie and welcome to another video from the CTAD Clinic. Today's video is the beginning of the mindfulness series that we've planned to do on the channel, and this video is going to focus on a technique called Mindfulness of Sound that you may be able to implement at home. So this video is going to give an overview of this technique and also try and help you understand the ways that this technique may be useful for people with dissociation, and we're also going to look at ways that we may be able to adapt this technique to be better suited for people with dissociation and autism. Mindfulness of sound involves directing your attention to an external focus, specifically sounds that are occurring within your present environment. The individual should take the observer position and sit and mindfully observe the different sounds that come into their present awareness. And by doing this and taking in the sounds that are coming in and out of your attention, you're able to be grounded in the present moment, or you can use it as a way to anchor yourself back to the present. We will try and put some examples in the caption of this video of useful guides that you can follow to be able to notice and mindfully engage with the different sounds that come into your awareness. So when exploring why this technique may be useful for people with dissociation, it's really important to look at how mindfulness of sound techniques can actually help reduce people's experiences of detachment, and this detachment may take the form of derealisation or depersonalisation. So mindfulness of sound includes present moment awareness, so you're able to be aware of the different sounds that are coming into your attention. This means that it also requires you to engage in the present moment by participating in what's going on around you. And therefore, by practicing these skills in a mindfulness task, an individual is able to connect to their environment, which actually allows them to relieve feelings of detachment. As well as this, mindfulness of sound requires an individual to take an observer position. And we would argue from our clinical experience that people with dissociation are very much familiar with taking an observer position in their life. However, when they're dissociating, they often feel like a passenger that's observing their life going by. And we would actually propose that engaging in mindfulness gives you an opportunity to capitalise on the familiarity of taking the observer position, but doing so in a way that allows you to feel in control of this position and in a way that allows you to be an active participant in the present moment. And by actively participating in your environment and observing what's going on, you are able to remain anchored in the present moment, which is a really useful tool for people that experience dissociation. However, we do recognise from some of the comments on our YouTube channel and from clinical experience that trying to be mindful of every sound within your present environment may be particularly challenging for people with autism, as lots of different sounds can become very overstimulating. But there are ways that we can adapt these mindfulness of sound activities to be better suited for people with autism. And this may be that instead of sitting outside where there might be lots of noises, you take yourself to a quiet room. And in this quiet space, you might choose one sound to harness your attention to. Now, this may be the sound of a clock, or it may be that you have particular sounds that you find quite relaxing and you'd be able to pop on some headphones and become really mindfully aware of this sound without the risk of becoming overstimulated while doing so, as this would be counterproductive. We really hope that this discussion's helped you to better understand why mindfulness-based tasks may be particularly useful for people with dissociation, and how engaging in these activities can be really, really useful for helping an individual anchor themselves to the present moment and reduce feelings of detachment. Looking forward to creating some more videos with different ideas and mindfulness tasks that you may be able to implement in day-to-day life. And as I said, we're going to try and pop some different guides and guidance in the comments that you can follow to engage in a mindfulness of sound task. I look forward to speaking with you in another video, and thank you for listening.